Hey, it's Maya. So today I'm here to talk to you guys about misleading graphs and misleading statistics. To do this, we'll be stepping into the shoes of a bakery owner, specifically a bakery I'm going to call Maya's Cupcakery. We are going to be looking at a pie graph and a bar graph, and just talking about a line graph and statistics. So let's get started. So for our pie graph, this is what we have. And for each one, I'm just going to explain somewhat why it's misleading. And yeah. So for the first two, for most of them, we're going to be looking at three different bakeries: Maya's Cupcakery, House of Cupcakes, and Magnolia's Bakery. So Maya's Cupcakery is in the blue. And the idea, even though there's no title, that's something that you should do, this is the total votes for each bakery. So it says 50%, 50%, and 20%. Now if you add that up, that's 95%. That's not 100%. So first of all, when you make a pie graph, it has to be 100%. So it's misleading because of that. Also, this is obviously not 50%. 50% would be straight down and not have any curve. So this is more like a 55, 56%. So that is why this is misleading. Usually it's just the amount. This one is more also because of the shape. That's graph number one. And number two, we have a bar graph. Now the reason this one is misleading is because of where we start. We start at 44,500. Because we start at that number, not at a zero, this looks like, the graph looks like this. This looks so much bigger than Magnolia's Bakery, where this one, by the way, this is a 50%, 50,000, 48,000, and 45,000. Now this looks so much more than that. So if you didn't even look at these numbers, you would think that my Cupcakery is making so much more in the month of August than Magnolia. So that's one of the reasons. That's the reason it's misleading. Now, the way the graph is actually supposed to look, if you start at 0 and then go into your intervals, your graph will look more like this. Where your 49 has a tiny bit of space before your 50. Your 45 is more on the right line, and it looks like it's actually somewhat close because they actually are. So as you can see, this versus that, my Cupcakery and both of them looks like there's so much more. And similar to Magnolia's. Whereas here, they're actually pretty close. It's misleading because you don't start zero, it doesn't look like it's correct. Next, we're going to look at that. And I'm not sure like that because I wasn't able to create one. That was on Excel. So yeah. Anyway, so this is a quick mock-up I made. There we go. And it's sales of Maya's from between March and August. Between March and August. March, April, May, June, July, August. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just show you some of this mock-up. So we have our intervals. So we have 0 and then 10,000, 15,000, 20,000, 25, 30, 35, 45, 50, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 45, 40, 45, 50, 52. Now the reason this is up is intervals. So when you're plotting it on the wrong point because the intervals are incorrect. And that is why this line graph is misleading. Last we've got statistics. And for statistics, there are two ways it can be misleading. The first one, for example, somebody goes in and takes a survey. And the result in my Cupcake asks, do you like my Cupcakes more or House of Cupcakes more? And the statistic is 75% of people prefer Maya's Cupcakery versus House of Cupcakes. The reason this is wrong, or a misleading statistic, as we would call it, is because it's a biased sample. You are asking people just in Maya's Cupcakery, so most people will probably be going there because they like it more than House of Cupcakes. So 4 or 5 people for Maya's Cupcakes over Magnolia Bakery, for example. Let's do a different bakery. This is not this missing statistic because if you have not enough people, you only need 4 people, it's 5 people. It's such a small group that you can't get a true statistic. So that was my step with the shoes 10-4 lesson. Hope you enjoyed and hope you learned. Bye.